What's up, gamers? I hope you're having a great weekend so far. This is Adam of Grew Up Gaming, and I wanted to do a video today on some new information that's come to light since the Xbox showcase and what they showed with Halo Infinite, and kind of give my opinion on things and get some facts out there for you. I think the consensus has been, a lot of people were sort of underwhelmed with the showing. They weren't really wowed by the graphics. Gameplay was cool. It was traditional Halo, but it wasn't a wow factor and wasn't a system seller. But at the end of the day, Microsoft came out and said, listen, this was running on a PC, not the Series X. And you might think, well, if it's running on a PC, shouldn't it look better? I mean, wouldn't you have like a RTX 2080 Ti running it and stuff? But they're saying it's a 6-month-old build, and that if you watch the trailer they put out on their YouTube channel in 4K 60, you'll be wowed. I looked at it myself. It looks a little bit better, but at the end of the day, people are looking for Halo to be Halo. I think we're gonna have people kind of up and down, but from the majority of what I've seen on the internet, most people were pretty underwhelmed. But there also were some other tidbits of information that came out explaining sort of Microsoft's plan and 343's plan for this game, and how Halo Infinite essentially might be the last Halo they make. They're looking to sort of take Halo Infinite as a service. I'm not really sure exactly what that means yet. We'll have to wait and see, but I'm thinking of not necessarily a Destiny 2 or a Division, but maybe a Halo where we get multiplayer maps, multiplayer modes, maybe episodic story content. I'm not really sure, but it's something that could be really interesting and really cool. And I think I was a little bit hard on the game when I first reacted to it, and how I kind of said it was meh and it wasn't that great. But the more I've thought about it and the more I've watched the gameplay, it's really cool, and it's traditional Halo. They've added some different aspects in, but I think we're gonna have to really wait and see to when we jump in the sandbox how things play out. Is it quote unquote open world where you can go wherever you want from the start, like Breath of the Wild? Is it linear with a little bit of a way to kind of branch off? I really hope it's not a Far Cry or Ubisoft type game where it's go to this tower, kill all the enemies, go to this tower, kill all the enemies. I hope there's more to it, like some cool discovery, maybe some side missions you run into kind of out of nowhere. Based on what we saw at the showcase, it seems like they're trying to bring in some character to it. Master Chief doesn't really put a lot of comedy relief out there. The pilot we saw in the gameplay, it seemed pretty animated and energetic, so that could be cool. But it's almost like Microsoft is using Halo kind of like Game Pass. It's sort of a service game. It's going to be there. They're hoping it's going to be there for the lifespan of the console generation. I think there was a lot of gripe the amount of time between Halo 4 and 5, and then Halo 5 was kind of a dud, and then the multiplayer was good but the story was lacking. So maybe they're looking to kind of piece Halo Infinite together over time. But there are some things that worry me a little bit too. You have ray tracing not coming at launch. There's things that are worrying me a little bit. They've had a lot of time with this game, and why aren't these things there when it first comes out? Why are we waiting for these things? There were even some rumors that multiplayer was going to be there at launch. That was quickly squashed, but this needs to be a heavy hitter. I hope that the games of the service or the long plan with Halo isn't an excuse to put out a half-baked product and then cook it over time. We're all sort of dealing with that already. In the last generation, games would come out missing things, not having this, not having that. Oh, it'll get patched later. It really needs to be a full experience when it comes out. I'm on board with this Halo being it, as long as it's updated, treated well, and taken care of, and we get new exciting content on the regular. I really hope it's not something that's supported for a year or two and then kind of just left in a current state. I mean, that's fine if the multiplayer keeps getting new things, but I'm hoping maybe they can mix that. Have some cool story content year over year along with multiplayer maps, different modes, things like that. I'm really hoping there's an editor. I haven't seen anything about that, having a Forge editor and stuff like that. That would be an awesome addition, so we'll kind of have to wait and see. but it's a cool, interesting approach. It's different, and if this is their long-range plan and there won't be a Halo sequel and this will be a living, breathing Halo sort of service game environment, I'm cool with it, but it has to be done right. But let me know what your opinions are in the comments. I hope everybody's having an awesome weekend. I'm going to be going live with some D3 stream pretty soon, and you guys are going to see some more consistent streams on the channel as well. And I'm going to be kind of trying to get a semi-regular schedule going with that, so you can kind of have a anticipation of what's going on, and I'll do some variety stuff too as well. But I hope everybody has an awesome weekend, and I'm out of here. Peace!